B-rated movies.
Welcome to B-rated, B-rated movies, where B-rated isn't a bad word. I'm Anthony.
And I'm Brian. It always gets me now.
I know. It's I feel like it works. It's
Sometimes, should we throw in like something after that? Like it's actually A-rated Fun Times or something. Is Fun Times, can you give a rating on Fun Times?
I mean, I was going to actually like say something like, but fart is a bad word because
Ooh.
you should listen to your mother. You didn't fart, you made wind.
But you also said butt fart. Is that the two T's? Butt fart compared to
Like a
something
butt tube?
else fart? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know? That butt, you could do it. You got to specify if it's one or two T's. You
Yeah,
know?
that's true. I didn't
Butt
do that.
fart.
It's a butt fart.
Yeah. So what's going on?
Nothing much. I mean, we just got past the wind.
Right, I was going to say something too. Like, you know, we could say whatever we want. Like, damn, so he won the election? And they'd be like, what? What are you talking about? See, you don't know when we're going to air this episode. We could say something funny like,
We could.
oh, so that big celebrity passed away this week. And then they'll be like, what? Who the hell passed away?
Actually, I think I saw it pop up on my phone. Somebody did.
What the fuck?
It
Oh,
was
all
like
right.
the short gay guy from Designing Women.
No, never
I can't think of his name. He's Southern.
never saw that show.
Yeah. I that's all I know. I just read the article and I was like, oh, that's where he's from because like I don't like
Yeah, I
it's
just remember like Tosh.
it's like an 80s sitcom, so like unless it was Family Matters or like Step by Step.
Remember TGIF?
I do remember
That
TGIF.
used to be all right. There was like two shows out of there.
I'm pretty sure I would watch Family Matters and Step by Step. And I
Is
remember
that Step by Step? Is that the?
this one was Suzanne Summers
No.
as the mom.
Never mind.
That
I
was the
thinking
one
that
where they had Cody, who
Their
was the guy
roommates.
that lived in the van,
Oh yeah, I think. I
and
remember
and
that
there
one.
was that whole thing that happened, and they had to like take him off the show, and like
Oh yeah, and then he came to that American Ninja. That movie.
I don't remember that
I'm pretty sure it's American Ninja.
American Ninja. The
was
name
like a-
sounds familiar,
Yeah.
but no, I
And
think
you're
you're
just
talking.
like, I can't take this guy serious.
You're talking about Perfect Strangers, the two
the
two roommates. Yeah,
Yeah, but yeah, like it'd be like if all of a sudden, like I don't know, like if Adam Sandler, like as great as like I love Adam Sandler, but if Adam Sandler was like in Bloodsport 2 and he was like the main character, he'd be like, you shouldn't do that. You know
I'm a
what I'm
karate
saying?
man.
That's what yeah, like you see this guy playing like this, you know, the funny uncle who does all this other stuff, and then all of a sudden he's in a movie and he's like breaking people's necks like he's Steven Seagal and like
okay,
Van
so
Damme.
he was the American Ninja.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Dude, I'm pretty
Why?
positive. I don't know.
Like
But like
that's,
he had that surfer accent, right?
yeah, that sounds like one of those things that if I saw that trailer in a movie theater,
Yeah. That you'd be like, hell yeah.
no.
I live
Like,
in a van and look at him kicking all that ass.
no, it would be one of those things. It's like when I would go to the movies and I would see trailers for movies and stuff, like it would just be like you would see a movie trailer that was so bad, or it just made zero sense as to why it was a movie. I would just be like, why? And I would say it so loud while people are trying to watch, and I would feel terrible because like I'm ruining your experience. Because what if you actually liked that?
You know, there's a bunch of American Ninjas. American Ninja 2, it looks like it's fucking Dennis from Always Sunny.
Oh, okay. Oh, I think I know who that is.
Clearly it's not.
Yeah, he was like in a
So
bunch
what
of
was
80s
it?
stuff.
Step by Step.
Step by Step.
I swear to God, I'm going to find this. Step by Step cast. Yeah, dude, but it was just all
Yeah, he was Cody from Step by
Yeah.
Step.
Cody Lambert.
Yes.
All right, so movies that this dude's been a kickboxer. It was Kickboxer.
He was the kickboxer.
Yeah, 100%.
What the hell?
Here.
Why?
Oh, yeah. God, that was the shittiest throw. It like went right into the crack of a couch. But yeah, he was a kickboxer. He like was trying to like train all these kids. How
Oh, Sasha Mitchell. Kickboxer 2, Kickboxer 3, Kickboxer 4. Jesus.
right? He would just kick the shit out of everybody, and he's like, "Hey, kid, come in my van." And then if they didn't come in his van, he would kick them in the face.
Hiya!
Intense, man.
I know. It puts a new name to like
Ooh, the Kickboxer City of Blood.
a whole city of kickboxing blood.
Fuck.
Wow.
Dude, he's in a bunch of fighting movies. Death Before Dishonor, and he's sitting there with a machine gun.
Okay.
All right.
That's interesting.
Class of 1999. 2. The Substitute.
So
Yeah.
that's a confusing title, but okay.
Remember The Substitute? That shit, but
I remember The Substitute with Corbin Burnson.
yeah, and then you like so many so much movies came out when they did, and if they try to come out like right now,
You're like,
they
huh?
couldn't
No, like-
say the shit that they used to say back then.
I'm pretty sure Corbin Burnson in the original Substitute, like was calling people vato and like
Yeah, and then
saying
remember
some, like sideways stuff. Like what the hell?
yeah, there's that gangster that was walking, and like he'd see somebody of a certain race, he'd call them a racial slur.
Yeah.
And then he'd see somebody else, and then he'd call them their racial slur. And then all of a sudden, he got shot with an arrow.
Oh, that's right.
He's
yeah.
like, "Fucking Indian," and you're just like, "What the fuck?" He can just because there's somebody he got shot with a crossbow from The Substitute.
So
Spoiler alert!
so
if anybody's
if-
never seen that movie,
like an arrow has to be shot by an Indian.
exactly. That's
Like,
what he was like. Oh,
You've never lived in Georgia where they have bow hunting season.
dude.
Like people have compound bows.
Dude, we have some family members that actually like compete in like bow shooting. It's nuts when
Oh,
you
I'll
go to
believe
these
it.
things.
Yeah, I'll believe it. I mean,
Yeah.
cornhole is a sport, so
Jesus, have you ever watched cornhole
It's
on ESPN?
boring as hell.
The Ocho,
It might as well be on the Ocho.
dude, it is nuts. Like I like to, have a couple drinks on a barbecue and play some cornhole. Except I call it beanbag game. I don't call it cornhole.
But you're not like you don't consider yourself to be a professional athlete.
I wouldn't consider myself being a professional athlete if I was a cornholian.
Exactly.
Either.
Like what was the one that I heard?
No.
Like the one that now is like a major big deal is CrossFit, right? But
Yeah, it's
would
been.
you believe that the original CrossFit games, like they weren't really on TV? I think it was recorded on somebody's video camera or some shit. Like, and they would. I'm trying to remember because it was on like the CrossFit documentary. They said like they were grilling in between competitions so people had stuff to eat.
Yeah.
And people were drinking beers.
Yeah, that's a thing for it.
Like in between events.
Yeah,
Like
that's 100% a thing.
no, like
My job, I know exactly what you're talking about. Like people would always in trouble, like, "Are we going to drink beer afterwards?" And I'm like, "Who the fuck is this guy?" And they're like, "No, that's seriously a thing. Like, tell them yes,
like when I heard that I was like
that's official."
that's fucking crazy because now like CrossFit games are at like stadiums
And they still have those beers,
and they're athletes and
they're all fucking like have like 3% body fat.
it's crazy.
Yeah. I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say. But yeah, cornholians, no way, man. Oh, remember like MTV when it didn't have fucking dumb shit shows like Teen Pregnancy Mom and
Teen Mom 1, 2, 3 OG.
those fucking stupid. Congratulations on fucking getting knocked up.
Which I think the most interesting thing of all the teen moms I think I read about was what was it, Janelle and her husband. There was a scene that actually made it to air, and I think they've taken the episode off since, where the dog got aggressive with the baby.
Oh, I'd kick the shit out of that dog.
Like live on air. Like not live, but like they're
Yeah.
it's a docuseries. So
I'd say bye, dog.
yeah, no, like literally they kept it in the episode where he takes the dog outside and doesn't come back with the dog. Like they're in like some like rural southern
Bye, old
area.
Yeller.
Like, yeah, they old Yeller the dog because he got aggressive with the baby, which I get not having the dog around because the baby's there, but like murdering the dog.
I don't know,
It's a
man.
weird step. No, like they
I know.
actually
I just saw.
they had to take them off the air. Like they got rid of Janelle and her husband because of that.
I honestly have no idea
was like a
who
PETA
any
thing.
of these people are. I know there was one. Abraham, was that girl's name? And
Oh, the
she
one
became
that-
a
The one that had a
prostitute, or
mold
not
of her vagina made, so men
Jesus,
can.
all right,
Yeah.
didn't know that. I knew that
She had
got,
a sex toy made out of her vagina.
Good God, yes, just what every guy wants—a 16-year-old pocket vagina.
So disgusting.
Should be illegal. Hey, you guys got that high school girl's vagina? Yeah, I'd like to buy it, please. Like fucking
Yeah.
instantly,
No,
fucking CIA and FBI just come crash through all the windows, like overkilling it.
I'm pretty sure she was at least 18 by that point.
Who knows?
But she had a line
But
of
it's
sex
still,
toys. But now she'll talk about it, but she says, I have a line of sex toys. She won't mention, I made a mold of
It's just
my vagina.
pocket mouth, pocket vagina, pocket ass. It's like, if you want to bang any one of my orifices on the go, here you go. But
Oh my God. Ew.
God damn it, I forgot what I was going to say again, and then I
feel like
remembered
we
it, and I
have
forgot.
Trumped Terrifier from last week.
Good God!
From
when
the,
they got chopped in half.
The
No way.
the splaying.
Nothing will ever beat that scene.
Wait till you watch 2.
Good God.
It's worse.
It'll be better. But so that's what we're talking about, those shows. So on MTV they had one, and it was called like Taekwondo Master, or like something, some martial art
remember?
or something.
Oh yeah, okay.
And it was basically
I got
like
one right after you.
all these people that claim that they were like great at Taekwondo or karate or something, and all they were just like fucking super flexible, and every single thing they had to do was like, okay, kick this ceiling by standing there. There's like, okay, and they do it. It's like, okay, now it's time to fight. And they would just fight like a bunch of bitches, and they just like close their arms around their stomach, and they would just like throw little jabs at each other. And it's like, point, point, point. And I was like, what the fuck is this?
How did that make it to MTV?
I think it made like 3 episodes, and then there's like, hey, you know,
You remember Bully
people would
Beatdown?
rather bully beatdown with fucking Matt.
Jason. He was a UFC fighter.
Yeah, I like that guy.
Yeah, like he's actually I don't know. He seems like he's I would say he's a normal guy, but then he's
What was his
gotten
name? Mad Dog or something like that?
I forget his actual
Mad
name.
Max.
All I know is I remember they would pick the skinniest, scrawniest, nerdiest dudes to teach like basic level like punches.
How you gonna be a bully and not know how to? Well, I mean, I guess that's a lot of bullies.
No, they would take the bullied person and they would face the bully, but then the bully didn't get any training. The only person that got training, but no, they called it training. No, but it's Jason. What's his name? I can't think of his name. But he just belittled the bully. He wouldn't help them.
No, that's unless you saw episodes that I didn't. But what would happen is they would get the bully, and then they'd give the bully like, okay, as long as you last in the round with this professional fighter, then that's how much money you get. And so the bully's always like, I'll knock out that fighter. I'll knock out that fighter. So the bully would go into the ring with a professional fighter or semi-professional fighter. And then that semi-professional fighter, it's like, I'll give you $100 every minute you last. So you potentially can leave with $500. But
So you have to last a round.
yeah,
Okay.
but you're a bully who doesn't have any kind of fighting skills because you're a bully and you're a bitch.
Well, because bullies don't. I mean, I think the old adage kind of works where like bullies don't pick people that are at their level. They pick people below their level because they want an easy fight.
Yeah, and normally bullies aren't like trained in any kind of fighting, you know, because usually like when you go into like martial arts and boxing and fighting and stuff like that, they teach you like respect other people. I mean, unless you're, you know, Cobra Kai,
Never dies.
strike first, you know, then you're not a bully, you know. But so that show, it was hilarious because they talked to this bully and he's like, hey, I'm so tough, I can win 50 fights and blah, blah, blah. And they're like, okay, we'll give you $100 a minute to fight this like semi-professional fighter.
who probably trains his ass off.
Oh, 100%. It was a semi-pro fighter. And so then that semi-pro fighter, I think they would just go to town on him, you know, and I think they might have even started switching up like, okay, the first round is like no punches to the face or something, you know, and so then the bully would just get punched up in body shots and fucking fall. And then if they made it to the second round, it was like, no punches at all. It's just takedowns and kicks or some shit like that.
So it's Muay Thai or like BJJ.
Yeah,
like a BJJ tournament.
But it was just pretty fucking hilarious because you have this bully who has no idea how to fight.
So basically, like the first round is a UFC fight. If they were fighting in like UFC 9 in Detroit, because I don't know if you remember that at Cobo Hall they had this. What was it? The edict in Detroit was no fighting of any kind in city limits. So they were not allowed to hit each other in the face. So they had to slap each other.
Slapping
at
hurts.
UFC 9, and then like round 2 would basically be like an Eddie Bravo tournament, where like everything is a takedown and a submission.
Yeah, but no, I'm pretty like, you know, it was pretty funny though because you see all these guys talking all this trash about how tough they are and this, and they'll last like 1.5, 2 minutes in a real fight.
Well, yeah,
and then they're like, I'm done. And then that's when the host be like, oh, you a bitch, huh? You can't do this? And you're just like, you're a professional fighter, you know? But I mean, I'm all for it. If you're a bully, fuck you.
It's easy to pick at the low-hanging fruit, but I mean...
Right, that's why
he's a bully, so...
Yeah, dude, I usually go to like the preschools and I find the cool kid.
No,
I'm like, screw you, huh? You can't even wipe your own ass yet, huh? Yeah.
Are you like Kramer? Do you go to a karate class with 12-year-olds?
Dwight, yeah.
And Dwight.
Hell yeah. I've been in preschool karate for 18 years, man. Fucking undefeated. Undefeated, baby. Yeah. You know, it's fucking, yeah.
It requires little skill. All you have to do is overpower them.
Yeah. And if they do get the upper hand on me, I'm not saying that they don't, but sometimes these kids do. I'm like, I'm telling your mom, and then they're like okay, and then I win.
Okay, that's good.
See, I'm telling your mom, and then like I give up.
Well, we should probably get into our movie,
right?
A little bit, since we've had a fair amount of banter at this point.
I mean, I don't think we've seen each other for
we haven't. I know.
A while.
Yeah, we haven't been in person in a couple weeks.
We live.
Yeah, we're live. Yeah. So tonight we're watching Black Pumpkin, directed by Ryan McGonigal. I hope I got that right. I haven't confirmed how to say his name.
Ooh. I like it how we had the interview, you know, if you haven't listened to our last interview.
With Glenn and Casey.
Yep. And I said Stag Wrestle.
It's Stag Wrestle. You got it right.
They gave me a bunch of props.
Yeah, they're two of the funniest people.
Dude, hilarious.
But we're watching Black Pumpkin.
See, in Black Pumpkin, just based off of the trailer, like I, for the most part, am against violence in school. However, I 100% support kicking that bully's ass.
Yeah,
you know, here's another PSA.
Bloody Bobby is a small child who is taking out children who bullied him.
I'm guessing.
I think that's what I got from the trailer.
Yeah.
So it's a smaller child killing larger children.
And this is
which is way more interesting because like you watch like a Michael Myers and it's like a grown
gigantic man killing off
teenagers.
Yes. You know, but now it's a younger kid who, you know, like I said, if you're being bullied, stick up for yourself. Fuck that person up. Bullies ain't shit.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? So, like, I don't think that we can say too often, like, yeah, kick that elementary school kid's ass. You know?
I mean, I'm not saying that, but just like...
I've got a kid in elementary school, and there's a couple kids that he tells me about, and I'm like...
Kick his ass, Seabass.
Exactly. I'm like, dude, you've seen my son. He's like literally a head taller than a bunch of these kids. I was like... Then push him or something. You know, he's like, well, I don't get in trouble. I'm like, oh, you won't get in trouble. You'll get a high five.
Learn a martial art.
Yes.
Learn, I mean, if you're not big, learn a like a mixed
Judo,
martial art or a
jiu-jitsu.
judo, something that requires you to
Or-
use their body weight against them.
Take them out. Just do some Muay Thai and be like, "Hiya!" You know. But
Why it always like freaks people out at work when somebody tries to punch me, because that's happened a couple times where
God.
like I'll just put my hands up, because if you're gonna try to punch, I'm just gonna grab your wrist,
and then I
because
was
you're
like,
gonna put your arm out.
I couldn't do it because I would like get him in a knife hold and be like, "How's your wrist now?" You know, like, Anthony, you can't do it. Like, I got, yeah, well, yeah.
It's like I will not punch you, but I will grab your wrist and stop you from punching me.
Yeah, I might get in trouble for this one. That's what I told my wife. I was like, just so you know, like when we first started dating, I was like, if you ever get bad and you want to hit me, I was like, I will never hit you. I'll never hit a woman. I
Yeah.
said, but I will submit you. I was like, you punch me? I'm like, I'm going to grab your elbow somehow and like bend it. So you're like, okay, I quit.
Which,
You know?
okay, interestingly enough, speaking of that, this is like a military story way back when I was a medic,
Wow.
not even when I was a nurse. There's my roommate, Otts. He was a guy from Texas, and he would drink his fifth of Southern Comfort and,
Good God. Lime?
well, no,
SoCo and lime?
just his straight SoCo out of the bottle.
There he goes.
And he would have a chaser of Bud Light. I believe it was Bud
But-
Light. Don't quote me, because he probably
that.
isn't listening to this. And he would get, you know, through pretty, like, a good way through his fifth and a few beers in, and then he would, like, and then all of a sudden his Texas accent would start to come out and be like, I want to fight.
Jesus.
And I remember one night, like, we're just trying to sit there and have like a chill conversation. We're all just drinking beers and talking, and
You weren't getting crunked enough.
no, apparently we weren't, because he wanted to fight, and he would like kept getting in our faces, and one of the other guys, he was like just real calm about it. He was just like, okay, let's do some combatives real quick. And he's more sober than Otts, and Otts like gets passed out or gets choked out, like rear naked choke. Like, that's how you know it was really easy, because the rear naked is like it's like the hamburger of steaks. It's too easy. And he was, and just he and I remember this, just it's like seared into my brain. And he would, like, he tapped him, like, or he just felt him go like limp, like laid him down on the ground, and we just like picked him up, put him in his bed. He fell asleep, and we just continued our conversation.
Oh, dude.
It was like psychopathic. It's crazy.
Nope, we're at a house party and this guy was getting drunk, and he was so drunk. There's like, you know how your living room's set up, like your couch right there.
Yeah.
And they had a table right in front of it, and this guy went to punch the person on the couch. He jumped mid-air to like Superman punch this guy or something. He jumped, passed out in the middle of the air, hit the couch, and just fell asleep on the couch. And we're like, what the fuck? Like, what do we do? We just fucking left him on the couch. Just fell asleep. Yeah. How the hell do you like exert all your body, muscles, like to jump over the what the fuck, the coffee table,
Yeah.
and then you pass out and just lie on the couch and I'm comfortable, you know? But what's going on? There's a ghost. See?
Okay.
All right.
That was
Yeah.
weird.
I think we've so Black Pumpkin.
Yeah, so we're gonna watch the Ryan McGonigal directed Black Pumpkin from 2018,
Hell yeah.
which we would have been watching Bloody Bobby, but can't find it anywhere. But we may learn about that and the reasons why later.
Yes. And then finally, we've been waiting a long time for this what are we drinking?
Busker.
Busker.
It survived,
It survived.
the walk into the house.
It is pretty good.
I even double bagged.
The long wait of the Busker alcohol. I mean, it was worth the wait, you know? Like, we're drinking Busker and what? Dr. Pepper?
Busker and Dr. Pepper. Well, I'm on Cherry Coke.
Oh. And then, hold on, I'm going to answer this. This is my friend. And then it's going to be pretty funny. So I'm answering this because we're live right now. Hey, what's going on? Hey, you are, I'm recording right now. So just so you know, you're going to be on this episode. All right, hold on. I'm going to put you on speakerphone. All right. This is my friend Compton. Say something to everybody.
What's going on with you?
All right. But let me give you a call back in a couple seconds. I'm going to wrap up this intro, and we're going to go make another drink. And, yeah, I'll call you back in a couple seconds. All right. All right. Peace. All right. Sorry. I have some stuff going on with my my buddy from Compton.
That's all good.
So, Busker made it, and we are drinking Busker and Dr. Pepper.
Busker and Dr. Pepper.
Very smooth.
It's very smooth. It's triple cask.
You wouldn't
triple
think,
smooth.
you know, but
Different casks for a greater smoothness.
yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I was nervous at first, you know.
This
But-
to me, it feels like it's like hand grenade levels of smoothness.
It's very smooth.
It sneaks up on you.
That might be pretty funny. So, on
right.
that, I wasn't lying to my friend. We really do gotta
Oh yeah.
pause, go get a refill, and let's start Black Pumpkin.
All right, we'll be back,
All right, thanks.
and we are back for the beginning of Black Pumpkin.
Dun dun dun.
I'm excited. This is our
too.
first like true Halloween film.
Right, I was
in the
about to
month
say.
of October. I wanted to do an entire month of Halloween, but then like we do horror movies every week, so we don't need to do a whole Halloween month, right?
Right.
Yeah, because like everybody was doing that.
I know.
So we're at the beginning of
Ooh.
the movie, and we have
I was about to say he's passed out, but he's yawning. But for sure he's passed out. Look, he just drank like half a fifth of whiskey.
Irish whiskey.
Old Grandpa's cough syrup.
It's got the it's Irish whiskey because it's got the clover on it.
Ooh, he's psyched us all out. He's just really faded, and he's just, God, taking it to the dome.
Like straight,
And it's warm.
and he's like flinching as he drinks it.
Gross.
So now somebody knocks on the door.
They're like, trick or treat.
Bitch.
Give me something. And bang on the door. Look how pissed he is.
I know. I gotta get
Damn
out.
it, I'm faded.
I gotta get out of my recliner.
I'm already wearing my robe. Like, I have like 3 bathrobes, and I think I've worn them like twice.
Yeah, I've seen people in bathrobes, and it looks comfortable.
He's a
but-
police officer.
Oh,
I'm
he's-
guessing something bad happened.
But he's gonna look through the peephole and see
Uh-oh. What the fuck was that?
somebody jump.
Right? Is it really Halloween and they're trick-or-treating? Fuck no, they're not.
So he puts his glasses on.
Because that helps me see.
Oh, okay. That helps a lot.
It did help a lot. What the fuck?
Like
Okay, take your glasses off because
got
you're
my
blind
vision.
as shit.
he's got my vision.
He needs those Coke bottle glasses. God damn.
Yeah, he definitely has my vision.
Like, it literally looked like someone was looking through like a fucking Vaseline like peephole, and then as soon as he put his glasses on, it's like, what is it, 40/20?
I have to, or like 2020. Like
What's
I have
better
to say,
than 20/20?
2010.
What about 40/10? Is that when you can see shit
I feel like
40 feet away?
Well, no, I don't think you can be 4010.
Oh, I'm 110.
So then somebody pounds at the door again. He
He's
gets
like,
up.
God damn it.
He's more pissed off this time.
Because now, yeah. And I like how when you answer your door, how instead of like looking up and down, you instantly just like look up like this, like who's around? So anybody who's like on their hands and knees can be like, gotcha, bitch.
Yeah, like,
You know?
like totally like take out your Achilles.
Yeah. and then he looks
sees-
to the right. Yeah, you see
sees-
what you missed when you didn't fucking look at the ground.
Sees a black pumpkin lit on his doorstep.
Oh, I thought it was, they probably put like shit in there, hoping that he'd step on it. And you're just like, that's not how it works. It's supposed to be in a brown paper bag.
So he comes back in and he's annoyed because he's rubbing his temple.
I'd be pissed too. I'm trying to get faded.
Yeah.
He probably had a really hard day. He probably isn't a police officer anymore. And I like how he has that mug and it said something about being a sheriff on him, but he's drinking straight out of the bottle. And then every once in a while he'll pour it into the mug so he feels sophisticated. Yes, I drink warm whiskey, but I drink it out of the mug with my pinky up in the air. And now he just goes through his cabinet with a bunch of goddamn pills.
He's looking for something, doesn't find it. And then
What
he
the
gets
hell?
a bowl. He's got an ice bowl or a bowl of ice.
But he opened the fridge door.
Is that Stephen Merchant?
I don't know who it is. Oh, yeah.
He's the guy that created The Office.
No way that's him. That guy looks like that. He plays in a lot of like spy movies, I think. Like comedy spy movies. Where he's like the nerd. What the hell? So this guy got ice and he put it into a towel and puts it on his head. And his nose starts bleeding. Like he's got like a mean migraine.
Yeah, like it's just a pounder. So he gets his shotgun, fills it with shells, walks to the door because there's more pounding.
Somebody's going to get bucked.
Yeah.
He's got them hollow tips. Let's have that whole chest on up.
I mean, you won't die, but you'll wish you're dead.
Somebody just got blood splattered all.
Oh, he did because he was staring through the peephole and got some type of tiny pick to the eye.
Either that or a gigantic dildo.
I didn't see a floppy dildo.
We're going with pick to the eye.
Yeah.
But it must have been pretty strong
So I'm assuming this is his daughter.
unless he's a pimp.
Yeah.
But you see how it stabbed him through the eye, I'm guessing, and it shot blood all the way across. Like, that's fucked up.
That's some good splatter.
Yeah, it's his daughter. She just
Yeah.
said dad.
That's his daughter, comes in and sees him in the chair with his eye out.
And
The pick in his chest with a pumpkin.
like they stab.
And she opens the door and the shotgun shoots her in the face because it's attached to a string.
They fucking booby trapped her.
Damn.
Fucking. That was amazing.
That was pretty good. And we get Dr. Frank. So it's supposed to be like an Elvira thing. Like, somebody presenting horror movies on Halloween.
And now this kid just comes into the house and steals a handful of candy that fell on the ground.
Oh, no, he's a candy store guy.
Oh,
It's a commercial. Yeah,
it was a commercial on the TV.
we get our...
But, that guy didn't even have a color TV. What the fuck is his problem?
Well, I think he was watching a black and white movie, and then...
No, I'm pretty sure he just had a shithole TV.
Well, no, because then the guy was in color.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, he was.
Fuck no. We'll get back to it. That dude, I'm going to ask that.
No, the TV, the movie was in black and white. The
man.
commercial was in color.
Nah. Was the TV colored?
Don't ask it like that.
Colored or just black and white?
In color.
No. I guess.
Phrasing, sir.
This is going to be... I say we don't go back and we don't watch it. I say we let the fans say.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But then they're probably going to be like, nope, fuck you, Brian. You're the one that's asked these questions. So they're going to purposely go. So we can't trust them because they might just be like, nah, let's mess with them. It's going to be one of those 50-50s again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're at 10 years later.
See? So it was 10 years later. They probably didn't even have color TV.
So now, well, that would have been
60s.
1988 because that's when Bloody Bobby started.
But
So I guess
if you
we're
don't know
like
anything about Bloody
19.
Bobby,
1998. But if we're talking about the world of this movie,
Nope.
so now we're getting our our Michael Myers shot from the original Halloween,
Yeah, where they're coming in
like through the mask,
through the mask.
and he's, or whoever this is walking in on
See, another flannel shirt.
a kid in a flannel
Don't wear flannel.
on his laptop editing a video.
Don't wear.
I've used that video software. That's
Look at that leather couch.
that's the stuff I was using before. I was like, I'm good.
Trying to get something else now. I like how it was that leather couch. You ever slept on like a leather couch?
Oh God, you're gonna be so sweaty,
Dude. So sweaty.
sticky.
I went to bed with like 30% body fat and I woke up at like 19.
So now he's just going through different rooms in the mask.
See, and this is the part. Fuck no. Who sleeps with their bedroom without any. You like how there's a Game Boy right there on her nightstand?
Oh yeah.
So who goes and she's not sleeping with no curtains or blinds?
And he jumps at her, and it's
That's a girl.
oh, that's a girl. She.
Hopefully.
That's a girl. That's my bad.
That's our bad. You know? What a bunch of dick hats.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, nice
Jason
shoes.
doesn't wear princess sneakers. Good call.
He only wears gator shoes.
So that's her sister, I'm assuming.
That'd be pretty funny if it was just a random stranger's house. And they're just like, damn it, Karen, we told you to get the hell out of our house. I'm trying to sleep. So now, the older sister just comes walking out.
Grab some coffee. Here comes
She
mom.
also isn't wearing any pants.
Yeah.
And she's just wearing little, what, flowery or lacy underwear and a
Yeah.
t-shirt.
Yeah.
What the hell?
It's certainly a choice. But
I
then-
have sisters.
I don't know if you noticed the sister, smaller, the younger sister puts the most amount of whipped cream that I've ever seen on a pancake.
I think legally she broke that limit of how much whipped cream you can legally have on one.
It's a lot.
But thankfully, I'm going to say thank you to my sisters for never just walking around our house when we were younger in a t-shirt and panties, because you guys would have been punched in your arm and in your leg by all of your brothers.
Because they don't want to see that.
Yeah. Like, it's a difference between like guys that we can walk around in boxers because like they're just look like shorts,
Exactly.
you know? God, could you imagine just walking around like in a pair of tidy whities and like a fucking shirt that didn't even cover your junk? Like, what the hell?
Okay, so her brother is working on a video with one of the other main characters who they call Pork Chop.
I mean,
And they're calling him Pork Chop because he's chunky.
I was about to say, you can probably just based off of the name of why they name him that. What
I don't want to
hell?
say the F word, but
Yeah, he's probably cool though. He has a nice personality, I
yeah.
bet.
Yeah, he does.
Except the fact that he just took two dolls and hammered them through the heart to a tree.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty creepy.
But he's doing it to film for his project for school.
Still pretty weird. What?
And
the
he runs
hell?
into
Oh, all right.
a creepy kid in a Halloween mask.
That got me. I was like, what the?
Like,
there he is again.
somebody's going to get punched in the face, man. You
Right.
start running around like
I had
that.
that backpack. That's an Old Navy backpack.
Like, I don't have to be
Kick
bigger
to
than
the
you.
dick.
All I have to do is, you're running at me. You're providing
And you
the
have
energy.
that fucking weird ass mask. You're trying to, and he's in that molester van. Everybody
Yeah.
knows what that is. But look, right to the
He
dick.
got punched in the dick, so he's trying to run away.
Yeah, you can't
But then
run.
when he realizes his friend is there, he starts playing it cool, like, I'm good.
No, I didn't get hit in my wiener. You got hit in your wiener.
So they speed off in their van, chasing him on his bike. This chase isn't going to last long, is it?
I always wonder, like, you as the bully, you're chasing them in your van. What are you going to do? Are you going to run them over?
No, they're going
And
to get out
fucking-
and beat their ass.
But you know what I'm saying? You're chasing them. What are you going to do? Like, you're really just going to run them over and kill them, and then instead of being a bully, now you're just facing, manslaughter and you're going to spend the rest of your life in prison
Yeah, really.
for being a bully.
It's a weird
Congratulations.
choice. So now he's going down a regular street, but he lost them? Okay.
I mean, just based off of him and his bike riding skills, I don't think that he would have lost them.
No.
But I do, again, I got that backpack.
Oh, the messenger bag?
Ah,
So he pulls into...
better show the tip of his butt crack. You know, when your pants are a little too low.
But I feel like when you...
What
you
the
know,
fuck? Now he's just trying to hide
when
behind
you're a little
trash
heavier
can?
set, like, you know, showing the tip of your butt crack is an inevitable fact.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
he's hiding behind
there's
the trash cans, and here comes
Jesus
Jesus with a gun.
pointing at like,
That's the
welcome
name
to my
of the-
neighborhood, motherfucker.
That's the name of a Fuel song too. That it actually is. Um,
So yeah, so this guy who literally has Jesus long hair and a Jesus
what are you
beard,
doing?
and he's wearing a robe, a brown robe, and then he just opens up his back door, his physical back door to his house.
yeah, not his booty hole. And so this kid's explaining, I was shooting a documentary about Diablo's Den, which is the place he was at. And this guy like is freaked out about Bloody Bobby,
Okay, so now here
which he
comes,
hadn't heard of Bloody Bobby.
Yeah, I haven't. Well, I mean, we haven't yet in this movie until
No, we have
just
not.
now.
No.
He's like, Bloody Bobby. And he starts looking around and starts just shooting his gun in the air. Fuck you, Bobby. You're not going to get me this time.
Which that's the weirdest thank you that the redhead kid gives him is thank you for not killing me.
So, Chunk, what was his name? Pork Chop.
Pork chop.
So, Pork Chop. Ew, and the adult calls him Pork Chop too?
He called-
What
apparently,
the fuck?
this is like a small town. Like everybody knows everybody.
Okay. So then why doesn't Pork Chop know Jesus? And why is he hiding behind Jesus' garbage cans?
Yes.
And then Pork Chop just left, and he left one of his rag dolls.
Oh, his fake voodoo dolls.
A fake voodoo doll.
So now the van is still looking for him,
Still driving around those masks.
and they call him the fattest fucking kid ever.
He's not even like, you know what I'm saying? He's not even as big as the kid from, excuse me, this Rusker. What are we drinking?
Busker.
Busker. It's pretty good.
It's very good. It's amazing.
But you know the kid in like Goonies?
oh yeah, like Sloth.
He's not as God. The kid, not
the kid.
fucking
Oh wait, I forgot. Yeah.
Jesus.
Not hey you guys.
Yeah, Sloth
Yeah.
and his baby Ruth. See, and then,
Got that part wrong.
so now the bad guys, for some reason, the kid got off his bike in the worst place possible.
God, these kids have to be at least like 6 or 7 years older.
Oh, and then Pork Chop just pissed his pants. But good for Pork Chop. He just keeps talking that shit about him.
Yeah, he's still talking shit. Good.
You know, even though he pissed his pants and he's clearly going to get his ass whooped,
They said-
he
oh, they
keeps
said-
bagging on those moms.
He said, "What are you doing up there?" And he said, "Your mom."
That line will never get old.
I love that line.
Your mom. Oh, and so
And
he's
here
inside.
comes the sister
The hot sister. Hold on.
that we saw earlier, who's still in her underwear,
Still rocking them panties.
but
So,
she's walking with confidence. Like,
at the same time, that's not the best bet to just
like
go
a-
outside wearing just your panties to confront two teenage bullies,
well, yeah, they might get oddly turned on.
right? They might pop a chub and be like, "Ugh," and they start making out. Because that's what bullies do.
That's a different movie.
Those guys grew up to be sheep herders in a mountain.
So she's just
you get that reference?
belittling. Yeah, she's just belittling them until they go away.
And then you can't come back from that. Being belittled by,
That's the thing is like I feel like her insults count more because like she's hot
and she's half naked.
and she's half naked, so her opinion matters. Whereas he's like a chubby kid.
And her butt is hungry because
Damn. It's like that's a tiny. Yeah.
Yep. And then poor
now
Chop has to walk oddly.
So now Pork Chop is in his pee pants.
Not
Oh wait, no, did he
anymore.
change his pants?
Yeah.
Okay.
But he still pissed his pants in front of his friend's older attractive sister.
So now his friend who is helping edit their school project. Yeah, I've used this. Like, hats off to this guy that he knows how to run this program, because this program fucking sucks.
They're like, this is the best we could do.
No, I hate this program so much. This is DaVinci Resolve.
Dun, 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 dun. So now the mom and the son are going over it. And then Pork Chop. Ugh. Is that the sister?
Yeah, it's the sister. She
Okay,
came back.
so I've always said this. The way they do their hair 100% can make them or break them. With her hair, like that wake up hair, that bedhead, looked so much better than like how her hair's up right now. It's like pulled up and down, and you're just like the other way.
Well,
the
she
all
didn't-
natural.
She didn't do it for you.
Yeah, she did. She actually called me and was like, "Hey, Brian, I'm gonna be in this movie where I'm gonna play this
So now
the older sister."
we get a shot of Jesus out in Diablo's den.
Nope, he's across the street creeping.
Oh, is he?
Staring.
Yeah.
What the fuck? He knows all the hiding places to hide behind bushes and creep and stare at people.
But he's not really hiding that well.
No, he's not.
Because literally, if they turned around, they would see him.
Well, the mom is staring right at him.
But she's so wrapped up in her conversation, she's not paying attention.
Wait a second. Pork Chop's pants are now back to his jeans.
So Laura is the name of the sister.
Okay. Is Laura the name of the sister from that 70s show, too?
I think that's the name of the actress.
No, I'm pretty sure her name was...
Is it? I don't know.
Who freaking knows? So now we're at high... So all this shit happened before they went to school.
Yes. It's a
All
very
right.
busy morning.
It is. The only other busier morning that I could imagine was on Hater's Back Off.
Oh, yeah.
Where she
So
ate
now-
an ice cream cone before going to school.
Oh, that's right. Well, so now the bullies show back up, and Laura, the sister, gives them shit.
Well, because they ran up and spanked one of her friend's booties.
Yeah. Because they're massive.
Because that's what high school boys do. They just ran up and spanked random chicks' butts.
massive freaking D-bags.
Nerds. Nerds!
Yeah, straight up nerds.
So the sister is dating a jock because he has his Letterman jacket on.
And he has a knee brace.
Ooh.
So he might not play. But apparently he's a pussy because he has a knee brace.
Oh, the sister's name is Lori. And so then the bullies are saying, hey, your boyfriend has a hurt knee. How about you give me a shot? Like, does that ever work? Like, if it did work, then fuck that girl.
Because she's fickle as hell.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, he was a star quarterback, but he got injured, but we won that game. Yeah, well, fuck him. I'm going to date you now because of this.
Because you won the game.
So it's like, I knew some kids that, they're like, hey, that guy's got a hot girlfriend. If we go kick his ass, the girl will come home with us. I'm like, no, she wouldn't.
We're not in an 80s movie. That's not how this works at all.
That's never in the history of the world.
That's not how this works.
And if it did, then you just gave that guy the best bullet dodge that he's ever done.
Well, if anything, he's gonna get like pity sex.
More, exactly.
Because she's gonna feel bad for him because he got beat up because they're in a relationship.
Exactly. And
It's
if
called
anybody,
adults.
exactly, anybody who's like, oh, you got beat up, babe? Yeah, sorry. And now we are in.
watching girls PE. Maybe. I mean, there's no uniforms. I don't
This
know.
is still 100% better than any WNBA game.
Yeah. Oh wait, girl on her cell phone.
Zinger.
Who gets the pass?
Yeah.
we're in girls PE.
Yeah. Any. All right. Oh, somebody just got fouled. Ooh, Lori got fouled. And she thinks it was a flagrant foul. So now they're going to fight.
Now we're gonna fight.
Ooh. What? See, and here's a question. So now they're in the girls' locker room and
Okay.
it's steamy.
Yeah. Because apparently the showers are so close to the lockers that the steam just permeates
Did you
into your
ever
area.
Take a shower at school?
Yeah, we had to take showers after gym in 8th grade.
You had to?
Well,
That's fucked up.
I mean, for me, I would because I don't like to be stinky.
Nope. There were showers. I've never once taken a shower, but our PE teachers and everything, we took PE in, I think 7th and 9th grade, and then sophomore, senior year.
That girl, okay.
She needs to eat something. She's completely anorexic.
Do you see her spine?
Yeah, she doesn't have MS.
Jeez.
She has a perfectly straight spine because you can
like
see
a
every single vertebrae.
T-Rex.
God.
So now we're in video class. I'm going to call it because I don't know what to call this.
I mean, it might be speech.
Film appreciation. I don't know. So now,
History.
well, it's
What's that poster right there? That fucking.
like a Praetorian.
Are they in history?
I don't know what they're in, but
They're not in math.
they're not in math.
That's what we know. Could be in library.
But it seems like they're talking about video quality. So it's some type of video class.
All right. I don't think I took video class in junior high.
I wish that was a class when I was in high school. I would have taken that.
Yeah, right. Could you
Maybe.
imagine everybody back in the day, and then everybody learned how to use fucking editing material?
You want to watch my creepy horror movie?
Exactly. By the time we were in college, and they came out with all the camera phones and everything like that, could you imagine how further and beyond like Photoshop would be right now if everybody
God.
learned fucking video editing back when they were in like 7th and 8th
I
grade?
know.
God.
So now the teacher has called up Pork Chop and his friend.
And he's not happy with them.
How did you hear about Bloody Bobby?
Who the fuck told you about Bloody Bobby
It
Brown?
was the local crazy guy. It was Jesus.
Right? You see my beard? My goatee? It's lined up perfectly.
And he shows him a picture of Jesus when he like didn't look like Jesus.
And he was well shaven.
Oh,
and-
wait, that's his.
I was about to say, is that him? It looks like he's like in a psychiatrist fucking thing.
Yeah.
Sit down on the couch. Tell me how you feel. He was like super pissed. And so now he just keeps repeating Bloody Bobby.
Yeah,
He spent 10 years trying to convince everybody.
that Bloody Bobby is real.
I think I'd
Yeah.
give up after,
Yeah, like I'm good. I'll move,
Yeah.
so I don't have to have this in my headspace for the rest of
I'd
my
say
life.
like Beetlejuice 3 times and I'd leave.
Because like serial killers don't go on road trips just to find you.
They normally don't.
They'll just move on to somebody else.
I feel like if you and I became serial killers, like we would just break all the rules. They'd be like, it doesn't make any damn sense. And then we just get away.
Yeah,
And then,
like every kill would be different.
yeah.
It's like none of these kills line up.
But we would just leave our signature on it,
just in case. Yeah.
right? And so now the kids see that they have just this morning. So holy shit, from just this morning until right now, they have 666,000 views.
That's a lot.
In like 3 hours? Yeah.
We need to find out their promotion materials.
Right?
Yeah.
And now school's over and the cool girls are walking home. And you know they're cool because that girl has a denim vest with studs on it.
It does.
Are those studs? Just kidding. They're pearls. It's an expensive ass vest. And then this must be a short walk.
Yeah, I know. Because they're a lot of these streets look very similar.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's her house
Yeah.
right there. That's a tall ass fence. Still just chilling, just walking.
Yeah, we're getting like I'm getting
Like,
a lot
hey,
of.
how about you pep up your step?
Like I'm getting the feeling that like the pacing here, it feels a lot like Halloween, where people are walking down streets and like the
Right.
original Halloween. Yeah, it's cool, pretty cool.
I'm pretty sure that that's her house.
And they're just hanging out in front of the house. I don't want to go back in.
They're gonna King of Hill it, start cracking beers and start drinking it right there.
down.
It's a good ass cartoon show.
Damn it,
Cartoon.
Bobby.
Yeah, they should make a live version of that. Have you seen how many times people have like suggested who should play who and shit like that?
Who would play Bobby?
Nobody gives a shit about Bobby. Fucking Pork Chop could, but fucking like Matthew McConaughey as like fucking.
He'd be Hank.
No, he'd be
No.
like, "Hey man, we gotta go over there. We gotta go over there. We gotta go over there."
Oh, yeah.
Yep. So the girl's still just talking.
Dale Gribble.
How you? Oh, now they're walking down the alley that it looks like it's the alley from Boys in the Hood where Ricky got shot.
Yeah.
But for sure, this is their house.
Yeah.
because that's the same fence with all those spider webs.
And here comes the sister
The
in her
little
Jason
sister.
mask.
Oh, I love you, little sister. Give me a hug. Bullshit with those spider webs. I have those same spider webs in my house. I refuse to put them up this year. I was like, these are a pain in the ass to spread out and pull them and move them. Yeah, and
Make him
now
look good. And here comes Pork Chop and his friend.
Elliot.
Elliot.
Elliot is the son.
Elliot.
I feel kind of weird that we're actually using their real names this episode.
You want to change it?
Right? Should we just like scrub this entire episode so far, start over brand new?
No, I'm good. I'm good. We've
We still got to get these in episodes.
and I'm fully in the sunken cost fallacy at this point. We're too far in.
Right? We're in too deep. That's what she said.
Dun, dun.
So now Pork Chop's happy. Damn it, you know what I just realized too? Pork Chop pissed his pants this morning.
Yes,
and then
he
wore
did.
those same fucking pants to school.
I thought they changed his pants.
He changed them into sweatpants. So maybe during that time they washed them.
But how
How
early?
long?
Or how early?
Exactly. My washer takes an hour. My dryer takes an hour.
Yes.
Good God. All right. So,
So
now we're.
it's nighttime. I'm assuming we're at Diablo's Den.
That's what I was about to say. And then the group of high school kids there. They're smoking their marijuana cigarette,
We got the couple that's making out.
like
shamelessly.
always.
Like,
And now this cool guy,
and that's one of the bullies.
he shoots
Like,
lighter fluid
like it's his dick.
behind his pants. He did a wrap around for himself, around the back of him, through his legs like a wiener,
Yeah.
which then just says that he,
Oh, he's
You
the
know.
weed dealer.
ooh.
Oh, they're brothers. And they sell weed.
I like how the other bully, he's making out with that girl and she clearly looks like a nerd. Like, the only time that he's ever talked to her is like, I don't have a date. Come with me to Diablo's Den and let's make out by a fire.
I feel like she's like a nerd because she wears glasses.
Yeah.
Because
Because that's the only way to determine
if
if
you
they're
take
nerds
the glasses
or
off, like she's probably like a normal looking girl. But they put on the big like
Coke
Mary
bottle
like
and-
Mary and Rhoda, like schlemizzle, schlemazel, like 60s glasses on her face.
not. How many joints does this guy have?
A lot,
He's just
apparently.
pulling them out and handing them out. You know what? I see all their joints that they got, but I don't see a cooler, but then everybody's drinking beer.
He's like if Will Ferrell like lived his fantasy of being a drug dealer. Like, hey, I'm the good drug dealer. Hey, you want some drugs?
It's like Frank the Tank came back as just a drug dealer instead of an alcoholic.
Yeah. So now we're back at the house, and the little sister and Lori
No,
are
that's the
asleep
mom.
No, that's Lori.
No way.
Yeah, that's Lori.
Is that?
That's Lori. Yeah, they're on the couch, and the girl gets up and she's sleeping, and Pork Chop is at their house
Kind of weird.
playing
Just, you know.
PS2.
Was that Metal Gear Solid? No,
It looks like Twisted Metal.
Twisted Metal. I mean,
Yeah. I don't know. It's been a while, but now
I
we're
got that upstairs in my loft.
on the news,
Hell
and
yeah.
Alex, the Is that the guy that is that Jesus?
I don't know.
It looks like Jesus. Like
I
he's
mean,
on
it
the
might be.
news. Yeah, like he's on the news talking about Bloody Bobby.
And then I forgot the younger brother's name already.
Elliot.
Oh yeah, Elliot. I was about to say now we can make something. You see? Oh, that's not Jesus.
No, the
But
guy
look,
who was
the
talking
police
to.
officer
Yeah.
is on, the one that got, and then the girl. Oh, they're looking up past history of the news. But at the same time, nope, I'm calling bullshit. This is supposed to be in the past, but right there to the right, it has fucking Pawn Stars. Pawn Stars, right there, the third video down.
Oh, okay.
And Penn and Teller, the very first one. I love Penn and Teller, even though.
So maybe this is like modern age. I don't know. We got some weird time.
So they're on the internet. They're on the line.
The line.
So you're getting any stoner dick tonight? What the hell? This is how girls talk to each other? And so now there's another semi-attractive girl just walking in the haunted forest by herself, taking
Yes.
selfies.
Just hanging out in Diablo's den, and she screams.
And then these bullies are just like, oh man, I heard him
Oh.
scream. Do we go and save her?
What is that?
No, man, we're bullies. We don't know how to save people. This guy have a...
Oh, she's screaming at the voodoo dolls.
He has... It looked like he had a spatula, but he was trying to twist it around like nunchucks. If he did, then I'm support the bully. Good job, man.
Hey.
Because there's multiple questions. Do you have a grill? Why are you have a spatula in your hand? And
In case you need weird weapons, like you're gonna fight the Pan Man.
and oh, it was a mini hatchet? Nope, that was the wrong one. All right, so now these people are messing with voodoo dolls. You know,
Okay, so wouldn't the bullies have recognized that those are the voodoo dolls that Pork Chop was putting up earlier in the day?
but then didn't Pork Chop rip one out because when he went to Jesus' house, he left it by the trash can?
Oh, that's right.
So
Or he thought he was putting up more,
something's
but he
going
got stopped.
on. Oh, maybe he was putting up more. What would the Lorax say messing with trees like that?
I know.
Okay, there you go. So you just leave your hatchet into the tree and you take off running? Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
So apparently nobody talks about the Fall Creek Valley massacre because the kids are just figuring it out.
What do you mean they don't talk about the Volley Creek? Like, they're just now figuring out, like, hey, remember that massacre that happened all those years ago?
Yeah, like they didn't know about it.
How the hell you not know about it? Like us, when we moved out to Vegas,
Yeah.
you know, hey, remember all these people that got killed all those years ago? Yeah, I do, because I watched Casino.
Yeah. They made a movie about it.
Yeah. Yeah. Remember when he got hit with a bat? Yeah, I do.
A bada bing, a bada boom.
I'm also kind of, well, never mind. So, the older sister is now, getting ready to go to bed, and she trusts the younger brothers on the internet.
Yeah. Which is an odd stance to take because they are old enough to know
Yeah.
how to find things.
But at the same time, the computer is in, I'd say, a safe spot.
I mean, they made
It's like right in the living room.
they made a World of Warcraft song about that. I don't know if you saw that.
They made about.
The internet is for porn.
There you go. There you go. So now we're back at the bonfire with the bullies and the cool girls, and they must have found something on their phone. They're like, "Whoa, let me see this, bruh!"
Oh, they found their video. So
And
they're
now
gonna-
it has. It didn't show how many views they had.
Yeah.
All right.
So they're looking up Bloody Bobby, which was 10/31/1988. Whoever this is, with their
Amazing penmanship.
yeah, it's for
Not.
holding. Well, okay, like
Nope.
it's probably really good penmanship if you're like writing on a flat surface, but if you're holding
No.
the paper you're writing on,
No way. You saw how big that period was.
period.
Right.
It's like a circle, circle, circle,
The
circle.
period was bigger than the like circle. Yeah, look, the exact same
Okay.
handwriting when it was
Oh,
fucking on
it's
a flat
Jesus.
surface.
Yeah,
I mean, he did have major hand wounds,
yeah.
and this is why we're going to hell. Uh-oh, it's going to midnight.
Yeah.
And at midnight, dude, how creepy though. In Jesus' house, he has all those missing posters, and he's taping them up. So,
Now we're back at the van,
yeah,
and it's shaking.
it's a rockin'.
It's a rocking. You know what's going on.
Ew. So we're doing an inside view of the van, and they also took missing poster signs and taped it inside the van.
Yeah.
Then they drew like I'm all for drawing on, funny pictures, but then they said, who cares that these kids are missing?
Okay, so is it weird for you that there are sex scenes where there are women with their bras on during sex?
I mean, it would be weird,
Like, is that like real life weird?
Like, I would think that. I mean,
Like-
I'm just trying to think. Like, maybe since they're
Like
you
for a
know,
movie, I get it.
like
It's
maybe seniors in high school, kind of.
like for a movie, I get it. Like maybe you don't want to show stuff if you're not
Yeah.
comfortable, but like in real life,
I would think that if you're going to penetrate, then you'd be able to see.
everything.
You
right?
know,
Yeah.
I'm not saying like I've had some people where they're like, "Hey, before you have get down and like take a look at it." Like I can see like that. Like no,
Yeah.
like don't give a whole like gyno inspection. Then be like, "All right, I'm ready to stick it in," because that's hella weird. But you would also think that if you're comfortable enough to get down for the get down, then you'd be comfortable enough to
Like be naked.
show them boobies.
Yeah. So now the other drug dealer, the other bully, is with the brown-haired girl.
And the bully only knows how to sell drugs properly because he sure as fuck doesn't know how to roast a marshmallow.
He burnt the hell out of that
He
marshmallow.
only put the marshmallow on the fire, didn't rotate at once. So literally
So I love
half of
how-
it is black.
the drug dealer, the other drug dealer brother.
That's the other bully that
the
just
other
got
bully.
down.
Yeah, they're both drug dealers too.
Oh.
Like gets mad that she left the door open.
But I also like how he just got down, but his pants were just around his like shins.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And he gets a hatchet to the forehead.
That's why I don't leave your hatchet into the trees. See, I think that's just like,
And it's called the stabbing cabin.
damn it.
It works in two ways.
Dun 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 dun.
You get to do your sexual
You're
stabbing,
stabbing,
and then you get stabbed.
and then you get stabbing.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
So
Why are all
now-
these people having a bloody nose at us somewhere?
Yeah, it's very weird.
Here's a funny story about me. I used to work illegally at a bar when I was 17. And honest to God, every time a group of people would be like, "Hey, we want shots of tequila," they would take a shot of tequila and they'd start getting nosebleeds. For the longest time, after I turned 21, of course, I didn't take shots of tequila because I was like, fuck that, I don't want to get a nosebleed. Yeah.
Yeah. So now the other drug dealer brother has pissed off the girl he was with, Phoebe,
damn
and she
it.
walks away, and then she walks back, but he walked away.
Yeah.
And now she's back at the campsite and she can't find him.
So,
But yeah, there's
see,
another
again,
nosebleed.
another fucking nosebleed.
Yeah, we got more. We got
God
more
damn it.
More
Take some
nosebleeds.
fucking Zyrtec or something. Drink some goddamn water.
Oh, this is the girl that was in the cabin or the van.
Oh. So after she got stabbed, she's going to get ran over.
Well, now, yeah,
dun, dun.
someone else is obviously driving the
See,
van.
and then look what's in her hand.
But
A
she thinks-
flannel,
She thinks he's playing a joke. Like,
which
I'm
isn't
gonna
funny. Like,
playfully run you over
at all.
Vroom 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 vroom.
Gives her a love tap with the van.
But now
See,
she's
running
sprinting.
down the road.
veer into the woods.
Guess what?
What are you doing?
Go left or right. God.
Yeah, just pick a direction. But then she gets run over and she's dead.
Wah, wah.
All she
That's
had to
what
do
you
was-
get.
All she had to do was run to the woods.
Take a left or a right for
Yeah.
like 10 feet.
And you win.
You don't even have
it's-
to run. You could have just stepped.
It's
You
like
know?
it's a big ass van.
They can't get up those hills.
So that was Bloody Bobby, obviously.
Yeah, because a little kid can't touch those pedals, and then they don't have drive, so that's why they ran to the tree.
Maybe he carries phone books with him.
He just uses canes. It's like, pushing on them. So now we're back to the brunette girl. What was her name? And she's Phoebe. God damn it. And now she's walking through the woods, and she sees this little creature.
Bloody Bobby disemboweling her boyfriend. Wow, just like
Whoa,
pulled
God
out
damn.
his intestines, like whole
That
claw.
was a huge chunk of something.
It's in his stomach, so I'm assuming that's like his large intestine
Or
or his stomach.
I'd say, maybe a stomach or a bladder. I don't
But his stomach's not that big, so that was like a whole system of organs.
Yeah, but that wasn't the one from the van, was it? That was the original boat.
No,
the
that was
other
the one that was chasing after her
right.
because he said some dicky stuff to her.
So then,
So now she's hanging.
ooh, tied up with barbed wire.
Wow, this is deadly serious.
This little kid's buff, dude. He probably eats a bunch
and
of
he
Pedialyte.
wakes her up by spraying lighter fluid on her
Oh, and grabs her phone.
and burns a marshmallow.
Oh God, that's gonna be the fucking flame to light her on fire.
Bloody
Look at
Bobby
that
looks
mess.
creepy
Bloody
as
fire
hell.
is fucking ruthless.
And now we're at
Disgusting.
their house, we're back at the house, Lori's house.
I swear to God, you ever fucking cook me breakfast and you fucking cook eggs like that,
in a dirty pan.
I'll murder you. And then again, the sister comes out rocking fucking lacy panties and no pants again.
Is that panties? I thought it was Daisy Dukes.
Nope, those are purple panties. And the mom just yelled at the sister like, dude, in front of Pork Chop? She's like, he's family. No, girls shouldn't fucking be wearing panties like that around their brothers.
Yeah.
Weirdo.
It's
But anyways,
a
the
little
mom is like frying eggs, and it's clearly a not non-stick pan.
Yes.
And so then she's like, "Oh, cook another one." And so all the shit from the other eggs previously that she cooked is still stuck on there.
Yeah.
You know? Uh-oh. You know what that sound is?
All right. Well, we'll be back with more Black Pumpkin. And we're back for more Black Pumpkin.
And sister in panties. Oh,
And now the mother is telling her, look after your brother and sister tonight.
scolding. You know, like,
So now we see a lava lamp.
I have an older sister and two younger sisters. And when they were old enough to start dating and seeing boys, us brothers went to the schools where it was like, hey, do you guys know these girls? Like, yeah. We're like, fucking talk to her. We're going to fuck you up, kids. Like, we go to like junior highs and elementary schools. And my sisters would get so pissed. They're like, really? And they'd go and tell our mom on us. And my mom would like, you know, do the, how dare you? Then wink, wink. Thanks, guys.
Thank you for doing that.
Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine, like, yeah, it sucks having sisters, man.
So now, but apparently Jesus has a lava lamp.
And he just opened up a newspaper that doesn't exist anymore. And it was so shocking, his eyeballs went boing.
Yeah, but we don't see what he's looking at yet.
I mean, it's a newspaper. He's probably more shocked. He's like, what the fuck, a newspaper?
I still get the newspaper.
It's 1990.
I'm going to call.
You know
and-
what?
So now he's checking his camera. And Bloody Bobby is at his doorstep.
That-
And it says, Happy Halloween. In
Dirty motherfucking blood.
Is that blood? Is that supposed to be blood?
It's supposed to be.
Okay, it's blood. Yeah.
Damn, rolling up in that TJ Cruiser, Toyota Cruiser.
Yeah, in the Toyota Cruiser. That's this is Lori's boyfriend.
How's he drive? Oh, his left leg was hurt.
Yeah, not the right leg.
See, I wanted to get one of these, But you know, it's a, what is it, 2.5 door
Yeah.
instead of a 4 door. Those things were so amazing. They still are. Like, I really like those.
I like them. But I'd have to get it as a second vehicle.
You'd have, dude, it's, ain't nobody tall going to be able to fit in the back of that.
Yeah.
You know, how you going to fit in a half door?
Exactly.
And so now they're just talking and driving. Oh, talk about tonight probably.
Yeah.
Or they're going to talk about sharing eyebrow maintenance tips to each other and makeup.
They all have perfectly maintained eyebrows.
Dude, I just don't know when it switched from like guys being manly in high school to, you know, me and my girl wear the same eyeliner, motherfucker. You got a problem with that?
It's like, no, I don't have a problem with it. I just think it's weird.
Look at that beautiful maintained yard, man.
I know.
That shit can't be real grass.
Oh, and they did the almost kiss. Oh, wait, now we get the real kiss.
Oh, so cute.
No.
It's because Pork Chops, oh, the younger brother's right there flipping him off.
They keep pump faking their kiss.
Damn, he just keeps chopping up those deuces at that guy. Pow, pow, pow,
you,
pow. Double
Double
pow,
fuck you.
pow. Just chalking up those flips.
And then an almost kiss again. Because the mom walks out. It's like cock block after cock block. Jesus.
Right? I'd say, you see me? I'm driving a Toyota Cruiser.
Oh, kiss on the cheek.
FJ.
Wow. Like, that's the Christian side hug of kisses. Right there.
I like how that fence, though. You see how it goes around the entire front? And then, oh, wait, maybe because it's open. Never mind. Never mind. Before I get this alcohol to make me look like an idiot, I was about to say the fence only curves around like the first 10% of the driveway.
So they get lemonade for Pork Chop and Elliot.
I hope it has that, Stacy's mom has got it. Damn, Pork Chop just chugged that entire fucking glass.
It had ice too, right?
It did.
So where's his ice?
And now look at this bastard.
Oh, wow. So he's going to drink Elliot's lemonade.
There's no way that he chugged 2 cups of lemonade.
I feel like we had a time lapse.
I feel for sure that he has heartburn.
I feel like it was a time lapse. So
Damn,
now we're
why
at,
does it look like Old Man T.I.?
so we're at somebody else's house.
He used to be Rubber Band
This is
Man.
the
That was the girl who had the perma-fried wig looking like...
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So she was basically warned by her parents to be safe. You're going to go to a party and
And here comes that sister putting... Oh, never
she's
mind.
like 16, right? This is super ass creepy.
She's supposed to be, but she's put on like...
But the fact that she's supposed to be makes it creepy that we're watching her getting dressed.
And like, I don't know about... I mean, I didn't
She's probably
see...
18.
I didn't see a ton of female chones in high school, but the ones I did see, it really wasn't those lacy ones like that.
I feel like maybe it's because we're at the age we're at.
They weren't those grandma ass panties though. They were nice. They were. I
Yeah.
think that our age, they wore more like the G strings.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like at our age, like watching somebody her age,
It's kind of weird.
it's weird, right? Yeah.
But then at the same time, like now, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Halloween costumes, you know, but you see all those memes where it's like, Halloween, it's just a time for you to dress hoey and not get it yelled at for it.
yeah,
I support that.
exactly.
Because she's wearing, what is that?
Dorothy?
Is it Dorothy? Yeah, I was thinking
That's
of the
Dorothy.
Raggedy Ann and Andy.
No, that's Dorothy.
One of those ones. But that's the mini skirt Raggedy Ann, Andy, or Dorothy.
Well, she's
outfit.
like the Wiz, Dorothy.
The Wiz. Remember that? You know, a movie I was thinking about the other day? The Wizard. Was it called The Wiz? The
Oh.
Wizard?
The Super Mario movie.
Who was... I don't think it was
It
very
was
cool.
it was a Nintendo commercial.
My son asked me, Dad, did you know anybody who had the Nintendo glove? I was like, yeah, I knew a couple people and it fucking sucked.
They act like the Nintendo glove in that movie is the coolest thing on the planet, and it works perfectly.
There's a movie called 8mm Christmas where they talk about the Nintendo glove, and it's this kid who had everything. Uh-oh. So now Dorothy opens up her door, and there's a black pumpkin.
Dun dun dun.
Black pumpkin.
No.
So now just don't open the door and a shotgun will shoot you in your face.
Well, yeah.
And don't go down the alley because you'll be scratching a scratcher. Then somebody will say, Ricky! And then you're going to get shot.
That was like a really cool moment when she opens the door and gets shot in the face with the...
That was amazing.
But like, it feels overly elaborate, you know, at the same time.
Well, I mean, technically he didn't kill that person.
No, he did not. They did it to themselves.
See?
Yeah.
But...
So now the pumpkin's smashed, and her phone rings.
She answers it. She's so scared.
And it's Phoebe.
Hello? Hello?
Is that the Phoebe that got killed
Ooh.
earlier? And no.
Well, I mean, technically it didn't show her get killed. I mean, we know damn well that she was probably burnt alive. But
she's dead.
What was that movie that we watched recently where it was fucking Terrifier.
Oh, yeah.
That fucking movie.
Yes.
Scary ass
It's a
shit.
game changer.
And then all of a sudden she comes back and is like, hey, I'm going to kill you.
Yeah.
If my face looks like this. But anyways. Look, another fucking bloody nose.
Bloody nose.
Dude, for sure all these people's cocaine is spliced with fentanyl. If they're getting all these bloody noses from it. Oh. Now she's looking... I think her Sideshow Bob haircut was way cooler than... See? Phoebe's still alive. I mean, she's not alive, but her hair is for sure burnt as fuck off.
She's walking up to a burnt body, obviously.
And why would you think it's Phoebe? This person's bald. And...
covered... That's Phoebe.
It's Phoebe because she's still wrapped in the...
But now, Bloody Bobby comes behind the girl and... chokes her out with Christmas lights.
Or Halloween lights.
Or Halloween lights.
But then, so many PSAs.
Yeah.
Why are you having Halloween lights in your bedroom?
Exactly.
You know?
So, but then she gets a call from Lori. And Bloody Bobby answers the phone call.
Bloody Bobby, I don't think he knows how to use a cell phone.
Or actually, I think he just hung up on her.
He's like, what is this device? This isn't a rotary phone. And now the younger sister is still all creepy.
So now Lori is Little Red Riding Hood?
Or Dracula girl.
That's Little Red Riding Hood.
Dude, whatever it is, she's dressed super skanked up. You know?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Little Red Riding Hood wasn't...
And Elliot is an alien. And Pork Chop is...
looks like a scientist.
He's a scientist.
With blood all over him.
So he's like a mad scientist?
Maybe. That's also like kind of weird. Like I keep getting the mom and the daughter confused. Because the daughter with her hair like that looks like she's older than her mom.
Well, yeah, like her hair is like super poofy.
She's like, hey, I was born, I used to rock these 80s. I like how Elliot, the brother, looks like he's not having fun at all. Like his mom made him wear that alien costume.
It's like, this is fucking dumb.
He's like, Mom, I'm fucking in junior high. I don't want to go trick-or-treating. You're going to go trick-or-treating, goddammit.
You will do it. Yeah.
Oh, and the mom just stubbed her toe on the lawnmower. I mean, fuck Elliot for not putting that lawnmower away in the first place.
But how would you not notice the lawnmower? It's huge.
And then he didn't even finish mowing the yard. So I'm guessing that was some kind of foreshadowing.
Yeah.
And that Bloody Bobby's going to take the lawnmower blade and
maybe
key hop people with it. So then another stupid thing. You're in your fucking house. Why are you lighting the jack-o'-lantern?
Because you want to set your house on fire.
Or you want it to smell like burnt pumpkin ass. Yeah, that is Little Red Riding Hood. So that's a little red miniskirt. Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm so thankful I didn't have a daughter.
Like, because then you have to worry about these kind of things.
I would punch the shit out of any boy who's like, hey, I'm here to pick your daughter up. Like, no, you're not.
You will not leave my house looking like a streetwalker.
Exactly. My dog's like, hey, this is what I'm wearing for Halloween. I said, the fuck you are. You're wearing a big-ass hoodie and some sweatpants.
You're going to go as Eminem.
Exactly. You're going to go as a fucking 2000 rapper. Like, so you can fit more shit underneath your clothes.
You're going to go as MGK.
Here goes Busta Rhymes when he wore those like big ass, like those life vest looking vests.
Row, row, row.
Yeah. But look at her. She's so like, nope. But then like I also am like, oh, you know, back when I was in high school, like, thank you for having a daughter.
Yeah. But you don't want to be the one to have the daughter.
Nope.
It's not a reciprocal. So
Kids keep bringing her doorbell, and now she's out of candy. But it's wearing. It looks like it's those.
It looks like Bloody
pants
Bobby.
Of Bloody Bobby.
It looks like Bloody Bobby. Yeah.
I think that if anything that we've learned from this movie and Big Daddy, don't run out of Halloween candy.
Son, yeah, it's Bloody Bobby because you get the continual like knocking and ringing, and
I'm pretty sure that my neighbor across the street from me is Bloody Bobby because they ring my doorbell like every 15 minutes. Hi, can your son come out and play? No, we literally just got home. We're going to eat dinner. Okay. Then they'll ring our doorbell and bang on our door for like 2 minutes later. Hi, are they done eating? No. What the fuck? And then they'll sit there and then they'll ring the doorbell and bang on our door. We're just like, what are you doing? Can you come out and play yet? No. Where are your parents?
yeah.
So now there's
More
pounding on
pounding
the door.
on the door.
See, and it just goes more pounding on the door. It just goes to show. Yeah, see,
She's gonna do what the sheriff did at the beginning and like stick her eye up to the door, but it's her boyfriend because you see the knee brace.
Thankfully. But you know what's funny? It just goes to show more PSAs. Don't run out of candy. On Big Daddy, that dude didn't have candy. So he got robbed. He got his DVD stolen and his fucking watch and what, to give him a box of macaroni and cheese.
Oh yeah,
This, you run out of candy, then you get murdered. But then
her boyfriend shows up as a werewolf and decides to make out with her.
he's the big bad wolf. But I guarantee he's going to be killed first because he's wearing flannel.
Oh, and they're about to go.
Wow,
Have sex.
chicken, wow.
Yeah, they're headed towards the bedroom. Nobody's home.
Maybe
He's a
the
mad
bedroom.
scientist.
Either that, the bedroom, or, you know, the living room.
Yeah. Well,
What the fuck?
Pork Chop is a mad scientist, obviously.
But who? Oh, see? And it's a PSA again. All you kids out there, listen to our podcast. First off, why you listen to our podcast? Second, when you go trick-or-treating, you're not allowed to eat the candy before your parents check it.
Well, yeah,
They
you
could
gotta
be
check-
putting razors in apples.
Yeah, but how do they fit a razor into
You heard the story. And you know, it's like when we were younger, they're like,
into your Tootsie Roll?
they could be putting drugs in your candy. And they're just like, as an adult, you're just like,
Oh,
you know how
wow.
expensive drugs were? Like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to fucking waste my drugs on like this little kid trick-or-treating. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
shut up.
So now they're making out on the couch. You called it.
Hell yeah.
then
Couch.
she's-
Nothing more romantic in high school.
Putting music on. Oh, okay.
How many couches do they have? Here they had that shitty leather couch. Then
Yeah.
they had that one that looked like it was the microfiber. And now this isn't even a couch. This is a chase. And they got that like that Japanese thing in the
So-
back where you're going to get dressed.
She's worried about being late, so they stop and they're done.
What a fucking cock tease.
Half chub.
That sucks. Because you know he's going to be walking around with a weird boner all night.
Because he's gonna be thinking about.
I was this close to doing it. And I like how she blew the jack-o'-lantern out and then somehow it lit right back up. P.S.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like my Netflix tonight.
Right? Your Netflix was haunted. And now the kids are walking and then Jesus comes out from behind the place like, hey, come to my van.
He reminds me of like Al Gore in that episode of South Park. It's like, don't go talking to
I'm so
ex-presidents.
serial right now.
Super ethereal.
Man, bear, pig.
I just need you to sign my form about man, bear, pig awareness.
So now Jesus is yelling at fucking Pork Chop because he's like, you fucking invite him back by nailing these shitty voodoo dolls to a tree.
So that invited him back.
Yeah. Like, what?
That's a weird way to invite him back.
If you nail anything to a tree, I'm back. Carve your initials into a tree, I'm back. Chop that tree down, I'm back.
So just get rid of all the trees.
I'm back. Like on Parks and Rec, where they're talking. And he's like,
Yeah.
you do this, right to jail. Overcook fish, right to jail. Undercook fish, right to jail. Like fucking everything.
Everything leads you to jail.
Yes, everything leads the fucking Bloody Bobby back. And now
So we
police
have
officers rightfully
Yeah.
light up Jesus like, hey,
Like, hey, stop talking to these kids.
what are you talking to those kids for,
You're
you
creeping them
weirdo?
out.
And you're wearing flannel. I swear to God, Pork Chop, I know that's a cartoon character that has the orange hair and the lab
Dexter's
jacket.
Laboratory?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
That's what they're going for there. They changed it enough that it's not, but
Yes.
it is.
And then how weird is that Jesus and the kids are talking right in front of a church
Yeah.
just to prove our point. So now we are in the FJ Cruiser. I still love that car.
But then he thinks he hit Bloody Bobby.
Oh, and he's going to keep going?
Wow.
Hell yeah. What the fuck?
Fucking renegade.
He just hit and ran a little kid in his FJ Cruiser. He's like, I'm going to keep going.
Fuck you, Bloody Bobby.
What the fuck? So, again,
Like full on fucking Mad Max.
he fucking Bloody Bobby's going to write him a letter next year saying, I know what you did last Halloween for the rest of his life.
I still know what you did last Halloween. I'll always know what you did last Halloween.
Jesus. Like, what the fuck? And then the girlfriend was just cool with it. Like, I'm
Yeah,
not
she's
going
like-
to jail tonight.
Way too cool. Like they both saw it.
Continue to go. Like, what the
All right. All right. Okay.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I just heard it.
questionable judgment. Like, okay, so in this house,
You know what would be funny?
the walls are so white.
I don't think they're white. I think they're like Dwight yellow.
They're like, but it's like hospital.
Nah, they look like fucking mustard yellow. Like,
there's a mustard wall. Oh wait, now we're at the
we're Jesus house.
Jesus' apartment.
What the fuck? He lives in the shittiest place
And he has the
imaginable.
simplest.
Ew!
alarm
Is that a
system.
security system?
Green-
I thought it was gonna be a fucking like hidden door or something.
Green is go. Red is stop.
All right. His alarm system literally just has
A fucking stoplight.
green and a red button on it. All right, never mind. I thought that was gonna be like a hidden safe or like a panic room. Oh,
Okay, so wow. So
he doesn't need a fucking alarm system. He's got a 9 milli.
Jesus is packing.
He just
He's gonna
cocked that thing, and now he's going down it. Oh,
And he
I thought
puts
he was
his-
going to cock it again.
He puts his DVD library right by the stairs.
Was that a DVD library or was that a record collection?
Maybe a record.
But I like how he has the shoe thing over the back of his door.
Yeah,
So when you come all the way up my stairs, put your shoes on the door.
exactly.
Catch athlete's foot. And now he's got his 9 milli. He's going down those stairs. I like how he has that iron door that you can see through,
Yes,
but yet he's still going to open it up to see who is outside.
well, because you can't see through that well because it's dirty.
I'd buck.
But he's not going to go out.
So like,
But then-
after you have to pound on the door, just ignore it.
Call 911.
Ignore it. That's what I did. This goddamn kid kept banging and ringing my doorbell. Guess what? I ignored it. Thankfully, they fucking stopped.
But you never had to deal with Bloody Bobby.
Bloody Bobby is relentless. He wants that candy, motherfucker.
He wants that fucking Snickers.
I want that goddamn Kit Kat.
That king
Who
size.
the fuck is this?
Did he get pushed?
There was no... Somebody's face is halfway burnt off. And
Is
then
that-
he fell down the flight of stairs.
The girl?
That's not Lori. No.
No. The girl that got like the girl in the barbed wire that had the burnt face. I mean, I don't know how she would end up there, but
What? No, because that girl she had blonde hair.
oh,
Blonde hair and a half of a burnt face. It was fucking Two-Face. It's too easy. That's a pretty lame joke. You know what? Let's just scrub the episode.
you got to leave in the mistakes. That's the part that people remember.
We just always scrub the episode. Let's go over.
Let's go.
Forget this shit.
I feel like that was a conversation we had a lot in the beginning.
Look, fuck that. Look at how shitty that yard isn't even mowed. All those dandelions raising
I
up.
know. Just a little, like some pruning shears will solve that problem.
What a disgrace. So now
I know I sound like a million years old because I said pruning shears, but
everybody has those.
they do.
And then
So-
look, the younger brother Elliot is tucking the sister in.
Like a good brother.
Yeah, right. Nobody goes to bed that fucking easily on Halloween.
No, everybody's all hyped
I
up
for
on
sure as shit. I'm not going to let my kid go to bed. He closed the door, and then Bloody Bobby's in the window looking. Halloween is on Monday this year. Guess what? My son is staying up till like fucking 9, 10 o'clock at night, and then he's going to fucking go to school the next day.
Wow. So, okay, did you catch what he just said?
I didn't. I was
Like,
too busy drinking and talking.
Elliot says to Pork Chop,
What the fuck is
it's
pork
like,
chop eating?
I can't see you getting any fatter.
What the fuck?
He's like, didn't your mom put you on a diet or something?
Jesus.
And he said, it's cheat day.
Thankfully, cheat day landed on Halloween, where he's eating a piece of candy that is bright ass green.
I've never seen that candy
Looked
before.
like goddamn broccoli.
It did. So now Elliot goes back in, and his sister is crying about the window.
See, once again, why the fuck are you going to sleep and your curtains are wide open?
Yeah, really.
You know goddamn well when that sun comes up, you're going to come up. You're going to wake
So,
up.
They leave the light on, but
And don't close the curtains.
evil will still attack you
Dipshit.
with the light on.
Yep.
It just won't look as cool.
It just makes it that much easier for that person.
And Bloody Bobby's under her bed.
Good God. Is that a mask?
That's a mask.
That mask looks pretty fucking official.
It does.
Why the fuck hasn't Bloody Bobby been in a goddamn Halloween
I'm
costume?
pretty sure, like Bloody Bobby, even though he's not like physically, like stature wise intimidating, like
Right,
you
you
would
can
make me
only-
shit my pants.
Yes, you can only be 3.5 feet tall if you want to be Bloody Bobby for
I'm
Halloween.
gonna turn into like Doug from Las Vegas Interventions and just walk away like doing the neck slash.
it.
Like, no, I'm done.
Get
I'm
it.
done. I'm out. I'm out.
Dude, why hasn't Bloody Bobby seriously been a fucking Halloween costume? That is a fucking amazing. Oh, man.
So now, Lori and her boyfriend are at the Halloween bash,
Ooh.
but she's worried about her family.
Yeah, because none of them are answering their phone.
Yeah.
And she's supposed to be in charge.
But doesn't being in charge mean you have to be home?
Dun, dun.
Question mark?
Dun. So now Pork Chop and Elliot,
So she done messed up.
like every other older sibling, what the fuck?
Like, I want to have a life, but I want to be responsible. How do I do both?
So Elliot's thinking about throwing a frozen pizza in the fridge.
So it's supposed to be DiGiorno.
But I like how he is choosing to throw a frozen pizza in the fridge. Well, it's no longer frozen. It's 100% thawed.
That is thawed.
But the first thing he does is go to the fridge and grab the ranch.
That thing has tilt.
Frozen pizzas take 18 to 20 minutes.
You're going to have warm ranch.
Warm-ass ranch on your pizza. This is another reason why you're probably going to be murdered, Elliot.
I mean, I'm okay with warm ranch.
Fuck no. You're going to get salmonella from that goddamn dough.
That thing had been sitting out for at least...
Hell yeah, your freezer is broke. Your freezer does not keep shit frozen or cold at all.
So now we're back to this Halloween candy commercial.
See, this wasn't the same commercial in the beginning of the movie.
Same guy, but
but
not
now
the
it's
same
in
commercial.
color.
Yeah. No, it was in color
Ding.
before. It was in color before.
No, you just said no.
I did
Fuck
not.
no.
No, I did
yeah,
not.
no. You just
I
said
did
it.
not. I did not. Don't try to like
Bingo.
bull. No.
I mean, they still use that same Hershey Kiss commercial for Christmas, where it's like ding, 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 ding. And it's
So
like,
now somebody knocks on their door.
they're not going to die because their
then
noses aren't bleeding.
Door creeps open. That's like a Michael Myers thing.
Right? Like, really creepy. And then all of a sudden, behind them, there's the fucking,
There's Bloody Bobby.
holy fuck.
Okay, yeah, I'm good, man.
Kick that little kid in the fucking face.
That's an angry imp.
Right? That's an angry elf. Call me elf one more time. Like, what the fuck, dude? You don't really hear me say that a lot.
So now the quarterback like tried to like dance hobble to the door.
It only had 3. He only has one, like, leg brace on.
So now,
Forrest Gump had 2.
so now Pork Chop takes out Bloody Bobby with a fire poker to the back.
And once again, like every other fucking movie, instead of continuing what you started, you hit him once and then you're done.
But then he leaves his mask and Pork Chop tries to grab it and gets stabbed in the hand.
He gets cut like y'all, like the blood brother oath. Could you imagine if like you were in the cast of this? I was like, all right, we're looking for a parent that doesn't give a fuck about their like 6-year-old, and we want this 6-year-old to murder everybody. Yeah, I got a kid that's 6 years old. I'd like him to, have nightmares for the rest of his life.
Yeah, really. So they made a reference to like SoundCloud rappers at some point there.
Yeah, because he did just get stabbed by Bloody Bobby.
Yeah.
And here's Cody from Step by Step.
Bloody
Coming in.
Bobby, Bloody Bobby, Bloody Bobby, Bloody
Right?
Bobby.
That's who the boyfriend now. We brought it up in the intro
Yeah. He's Cody.
for sure. And he's going to come in here and he's going to American kickboxer the door.
Oh, wow. He did the shoulder thing and it worked. Oh, wait, you're in a
first
house,
time.
though. You're in a house. Okay.
And then
Those
there's
are
going to be the
weak-ass
younger
laws.
sister with that fat ass head. Oh, just kidding. It's going to be Bloody Bobby
In the bed,
with her fat ass head.
stabs
No!
the sister, Lori.
Penny
twice in the
sister.
gut.
Stabbed right in her bread basket. I mean, good thing for Cody. She's, probably not going to be able to carry a child. So fucked up,
That's terrible.
right?
So now he's got like the fungo bat that you
Damn
hit
well he didn't wrap it tonight.
like batting practice with. Yeah. But they didn't do anything either. But yeah, so he's got the red version of the Sting bat from 1998 in his hand. He's outside.
Neon red.
Like you're gonna hit some like pop flies and batting practice, like to the outfielders,
He's like, this bat matches my flannel shirt.
because that bat has no fucking barrel on it whatsoever. And he's walking through the busiest garage,
Right?
which
You
it
can't
works.
even swing that. You're going to have to go from like 12 to 6 o'clock with that swing.
Yeah. Like, but it works because we're in a horror movie.
Right
But then
behind
Bloody
you.
Bobby runs behind him.
Whose garage looks like a goddamn maze?
I know, it's like built like winding.
The fucking Petersons does.
I'm waiting for like Hoggle from Labyrinth to pop out.
And now
There's the girl.
that was strangled with the lights from her room.
There's Alice.
And then,
He's
of course,
beating the hell out of
Oh.
a scarecrow. It's like, good job, you murdered a scarecrow. But then-
Congratulations. Now you're going to the crow's going to eat your cornfield tomorrow.
yeah.
You're never going to survive winter.
But then the garage door opens.
And look at those rickety ass
But
legs.
then Bloody Bobby is right behind him.
Shut up.
And his knee gets trapped.
Oh, he had a trip wire and he fell and the garage door. the garage door fell on his hurt knee.
But then he's going to drive the lawnmower at his face.
Instead of just picking up the garage door and moving your leg. Holy shit, that's a fucked up way to die.
Geez.
Holy shit.
Okay, that's some chunky ass blood.
That was pretty fucked up.
That guy, ooh.
So he ran over the boyfriend with the lawnmower on his face, and then all that shit shot onto the FJ Cruiser.
Yeah.
And you see, kids, when you do your chores, put your lawnmower away.
Yeah, so Bloody Bobby can't get your lawnmower
Yep. And then
use it against you.
your sister's boyfriend, she's never going to forgive him.
No.
Why didn't you put the lawnmower away? See?
And Bloody Bobby walks into the room that the sister
Looks like he's
is
wearing
in.
a North Face jacket.
Yeah. That Lori and the little sister are in.
I hope we see this little fucking bastard's face.
I wonder if they got Warwick Davis or not.
God, it's fucking, it's Willow.
No, that's a joke.
So Willow just comes in, he starts stabbing shit vigorously.
No, I guarantee if it was Warwick Davis, we'd have seen his face already.
Oh, see, look at how awesome that mask looks.
No,
dude.
it's creepy as hell. But then
Oh.
little sister like decks him in the face with a hockey stick. Good job.
What if she's not Jason or Michael Voorhees? She's
Wow.
whatever
So-
Jones from the fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh yeah, April Jones.
No, the fucking KC Jones.
Oh, Casey Jones, the hockey mask guy. Okay. Oh, April O'Neil.
April O'Neil.
But if she had married him, she'd be April Jones.
Boom. Think about that.
Okay, so the little sister gets out, but then Lori was stuck in the house. When
What the hell?
door
FJ
slammed.
Cruz have 3 window wipers?
Apparently. But now Jesus showed up
In the name of Jesus,
with a gun,
with my 9mm.
and he's gonna walk around the house.
Foggy as shit.
It's an odd choice.
Where's all the
Okay.
trick-or-treaters? Oh, I guess it's midnight.
Yeah, no more trick or treat.
I'd tell those little bitches to get the fuck out of my... Hiya!
Wow, he even does like the drastic turn. Like I'm like, I swear, if I'm gonna enter a room, I'm gonna do it big.
Hiya! And he enters a room.
But you're
why is
ha-
the top of his head... Oh, wait, because he fell down those stairs and hit it.
Oh yeah,
I was like, why is his head bleeding?
and his eyes look insane.
He just for sure railed like fucking 8 hits of coke.
He does a really good job of being insane. So now we see Lori wake up, and she's obviously stringed up in something,
In her... And she's...
tied up in
But
lights.
she has painting like she's the Joker. And now
It's like, can you find something sharp and cut me out?
the first thing you need to do is
But here comes Bloody
Oh.
Bobby. And Bloody Bobby stabs.
stabs Jesus right in his back
Yeah.
and instantly becomes a paraplegic. Thankfully,
Stabs him
not
in
a
the gut.
quadriplegic. And then it shanked him right in his left belly. Uh-oh. Now Bloody Bobby.
Oh, he's got grease paint on his fingers.
Ugh. It's not even grease paint. He's just been working on a car all day. And it's just oil.
I mean, I hope it's grease paint.
God.
And then
Holy
he cuts
shit.
her under her eye
Looks like that's Nelly.
and does like, oh wow, and so
Damn.
he does like the big like dramatic stab and then
Where
gets
he's gonna
shot.
jump up and stab her like he's in fucking Pulp Fiction, and he's
yeah.
giving her the adrenaline shot.
And he gets shot by Pork Chop.
Pork Chop bucks him, and then Jesus is like, "Give me the gun, boy. I'll take the blame for this." Yeah, right. Take the blame for it. You're gonna be the hero. And he's gonna be like, "I have risen."
It is a miracle.
And he's gonna take a picture of it. Fuck you, Lucifer. Shoot him
So
again.
Yeah, just give him one more shot. It's cool. So he
Burn in hell, you
raises the
little
gun to Bloody
monster.
Bobby, says burn in hell, and shoots him 3 times.
And he does the crazy face and gritting the teeth. That's for sure going to be just a little person
I bet.
as a Halloween costume.
Do we get to see? I want to see.
And there's like, hey, the little sister, the sister and the 2 boys leave the house. What the fuck is this
So
guy
he
doing?
burned the mask?
I don't think it was the mask. It would look like a giant Bavarian pretzel. And then Jesus' nose is bleeding. And his eyebrows raise.
And he gets
And
stabbed in the neck.
right in the neck. Right in the neck. Now we're having a flashback of everything going on. And it zooms in on the sister's face, who has triangles around her eyes and the Joker smile on her face.
And now here come the cops doing their room sweeps, and
The shittiest version of a room sweep.
he's doing like the most arm extension I've ever seen with like a room sweep, where like literally all I'd have to do is twist your wrist to take your gun
Or just kick him.
because their legs are locked too.
Yeah, right. So then the cop looks down and sees Jesus' throat stabbed and
We're
a
back
big
to
old
present
puddle
day.
of blood.
Yeah,
And there's a pumpkin or a jack-o'-lantern drawn in the blood.
Oh, yeah.
And then bloody footsteps leading out the back door. And the cop is like, "Oh, he got us again, Murtaugh. He got us the slip." And then it says back to present day
and we see
Halloween.
Pork Chop hanging out on his couch.
Being a fucking disgusting slob. He has so many wrappers of candy just laying on him as trash.
Jeez,
And he's looking, and somehow they put chocolate all over his face.
yeah,
Well, now I don't feel bad that you're gonna fucking die of heart disease. by
rolls
time
off the
you're
bin
11.
bag
And he's watching a black and white movie,
and sees a black pumpkin.
and he picks it up, and there's hopefully more candy in there. Hopefully there's a razor in that one. Enjoy your Tootsie Roll, bitch. And then it's back to that weird ass commercial.
Dr. Frank's ghoul, whatever.
You know who that fucking guy looks like? That fat little fucker on Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh yeah, Augustus Gloop.
I fucking told you. There's a razor in his candy. And he just cut his mouth.
And falls.
Oh, my tongue. My taste buds hurt. And I can't talk because my tongue was cut by a razor.
And here comes Bloody Bobby.
I'm never going to have common apple again. Oh my God. And my nose is bleeding.
I mean, it would like,
Ew, Bloody Bobby was a fucking, looked like an adult.
yeah.
And now we're rolling credits.
All right. Well, that is,
Oh, my tongue is cut by an apple razor. Shut up. What candy did he fucking eat that had that gigantic ass razor
that he
in it?
didn't notice was in there. Like, this feels sharp.
And then that's what you get. Another PSA.
Yeah.
If all of a sudden somebody rings your doorbell and there's just a big old bucket of candy on there, and you're just like, oh, this candy clearly looks like it was fucking opened and then closed again. It's safe. And then you eat it. You deserve to have a fucking razor cut the inside of your mouth, and then you fucking, for some reason, fall down to the ground and
Yeah, that's true.
get beat up by
That's pretty true.
a grown ass man, like as a kid. Fucked up.
Well, we'll be back with some final thoughts on Black Pumpkin.
Dun, 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 dun. 17 years.
And we're back for final thoughts on Black Pumpkin.
I thought it was all right, man.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. It was you get that like traditional like Halloween vibe, but
Right, but now it's not like I think we mentioned it earlier. Like it's not like a adult going after.
After children, because that'd be weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Like
for sure, we're going to have to fucking try to look for Bloody Bobby or the reason of Bloody Bobby.
Like why he's Bloody Bobby, because I know there's an original movie for this.
You know, but no, I thought it was like, again, a good original thought and everything like that. However, I mean, I know my skills, like my confidence level. Like, I'm pretty sure I could punt a little fucking kid
But
and
this,
not even feel bad.
this looked like an aggressive child.
Yeah, so the kid needs some fucking ABA therapy. I got ABA therapy, my right and left foot. And then come at me, I could just kick you. Right? But yeah, that kid probably just you know, his parents probably didn't discipline him at home. So he thought he could grow up and just murder people.
Exactly.
I mean, you know? But again, like there was a bunch of PSAs, things of, you know, don't be a bully. Don't bang in a stabbing wagon van.
Yeah.
You know, like there are some things when you do your chores. Like I've been telling my son lately, like if I'm like, hey, you know, wipe the table off, you know, after dinner, like, you know, wipe the table.
Yeah.
And then after he wipes the table, I'm just like, okay, now think about this. If I were to pay you for this, how much do you think I'd really pay you? And he's like, oh, this much money. I was like, fuck no. Look at how shitty of a job you did wiping that table off. You know? So that kid, his front yard was amazing. And then he didn't even mow like the other patch of it, which brings me to think that he didn't even mow the front yard. He probably paid somebody to mow his front yard.
Or like he could do it, but he doesn't want to do the complete job.
Yeah, so then why? Have pride in your work.
So it's like a motivation issue.
Have pride in your work.
Yeah.
And you see, you didn't have pride in your work. You left your lawnmower out, and somebody's head got ran over with the lawnmower and sprayed all over their FJ Cruiser.
Yeah.
I hope you... How are you going to sleep at night, Elliot? Huh?
You're the reason why this happened.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for nothing.
Yeah, that's true.
But no, I thought it was good.
Yeah, I mean, I thought like the kills were varied enough that we don't get like too much of the same kill.
Yeah.
Like, in a lot of movies you get a lot of stabbings, but in
Dude,
this
for
one,
sure that opening one.
yeah. Like a lot of the kills are really fun. Like everything fits thematically with the story. Like everything kind of feels like it matches with the scene it's in.
Yeah.
Like for me, like I thought it was a really like, I mean, it was like you get the traditional Halloween feel at the beginning, but this is nothing like a Michael Myers Halloween.
Yeah.
This is very much its own thing.
Yeah. If that
Which-
first girl would have opened the door and been like, it's hard to hit a moving target, and like duck and moved, then she'd probably be with us today.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things where you open the door and then like you look at, okay, this just hit the marble goes down there, this hit the string's pulling this, oh shit, move.
Yeah. No, with something like that, I can see how that you would not catch it.
I also didn't understand the bloody noses.
Yeah, that thing is weird. Like everybody's getting bloody noses when
I mean,
Bloody
I could
Bobby's
understand if
around.
they moved to like Vegas in the middle of the summer and they're from someplace like, you know, Florida or California where it's nice and humid, you know, but then
Yeah.
you come to a dry ass place where it's fucking 120 degrees for 6 goddamn weeks straight,
in the oven.
you know?
Yeah.
Then yeah, you're going to get a bloody nose.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so next time I, you know, pick my nose and get a bloody nose and be like, oh shit, I'm going to look around for fucking Bloody Bobby.
I have to say, Bloody Bobby is creepy as hell.
I don't understand why that is not a fucking Halloween costume.
It's a good one. Probably because people aren't 3 foot tall.
I don't give a shit.
You want a
Like-
life size, like
That'd be fucked up.
an adult size Bloody Bobby.
Like if Bloody Bobby was a fucking Shaquille O'Neal, That'd be so fucked. Nobody would live.
The proportions would be so off, it would look insane.
It would be so fucked. Like,
You'd have this giant mask.
dude, it'd look like fucking Oompa Oompa or whatever the fuck it is from Crash Bandicoot.
Oh yeah.
But could you imagine if, like, goddamn, if Shaquille O'Neal was goddamn Bloody Bobby?
Oh Jesus, that would be
Like, he wouldn't even do anything. He would just, like, pick you up and throw you through a roof.
terrifying.
Yeah. Let's
Be
get
truly terrifying.
the prequel to Bloody Bobby of where Bloody Bobby came from.
I think we're gonna get that if I read the IMDb correctly. That's the next story.
No, if there's
Black
Bloody
Pumpkin
Bobby,
2 comes out, then that's the story of the origins of Bloody Bobby.
yeah, it'd be fucked up. Like, if Bloody Bobby was an actual, like, adult with adult strength, you know, because Bloody Bobby, I don't think that he can, you know, get around as quick as an adult could.
No.
You know, just with a car, you know, just crossing the street. My son knows he's not allowed to cross the street without an adult. So all you have to do to get away from Bloody Bobby is cross the street and be like, ha ha, you can't get me,
But he's an adult.
you know. Bloody Bobby's not an adult. He was a little kid.
In murder years, he's an adult.
But I mean, it's the same thing as dog years, you know.
Yeah,
I've had my dog for 1 year, but she's as old as my son. You know? See, there's ways around it. You know, be like, oh, Bloody Bobby, it's a school night. You can't come murder me after 8:30. Oh, you got me again. See, there's always ways around it.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? You tell Bloody Bobby's mom, hey, he was out in the forest in the middle of the night murdering people. Ooh, he should have been in bed asleep. Nope. He wasn't listening to you.
But I thought it was a pretty, you know, like, it was pretty good. It was it kind of, how do I put this? Like, it doesn't, like, it starts off with your typical template for a Halloween movie, but doesn't really fulfill everything you think is going to happen, which is nice.
Yeah, I thought there was some good parts in it, especially when Porkchop hit him.
Oh yeah, like when Porkchop fucking pops him.
Good job, Porkchop. Nobody would have ever thought that you would have had the nuts to do.
That's the thing. Like, I was
something.
not like you, because that's the thing. Like, it, like you get the expectation and then you get the surprise, which, like, the director sees where your expectation will be,
Yeah.
and then hits you with a surprise, which, like, is knowing your audience, which is very smart. And I like how, like, she's tied up, he's gonna stab her, and does the big swing, and you know the big swing means something's gonna happen to stop him from doing it.
Porkchop's not going to see another girl in her panties for years.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and it's not his sister. So,
Yeah.
but like,
Not today, Bloody Bobby.
but like, I didn't think he'd be the one holding the gun,
Oh,
which was a nice touch. Like, it was very smart. So I have to say that,
there's some awesome twists.
yeah,
Some
like
awesome.
like you
In
you
your
get
face.
like you get the twist right after the expected thing, which is a really cool way to do it.
Yeah,
So I liked that element to it.
indeed. In freaking deed.
Yeah.
But
Wanna?
yeah, I thought it was good.
Yeah, it's pretty solid.
Yeah, drink's about empty.
All right, let's close this one out then.
Hell yeah.
All right. Well, we'll talk to you next time.
All right. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening to the podcast. We are available on Apple, Google, Stitcher, and Spotify. Give us a like and subscribe if you like what you're hearing.